miss ya.
I'm giving everything I got. God knows I know it's not a lie. I'm headed somewhere, but I don't know where just yet. I've still got something left to prove. Prove that there's nothing I won't do. Do what it takes so I can bring you back.
So one thing that I feel like I've been asked a lot lately, and in so many different words and in so many different ways from both guys and girls, is contentment and confidence. How to be both confident in yourself and be confident in the way that God is working in your life and in your heart, and that He's got it, pretty much, that He's got you covered. And that's such a hard thing to do. I mean, it doesn't come overnight, and I waver back and forth. I might seem like I have it all together, but that's because it's the internet and it's not real life. I struggle all the time, but I've really got my strength and my courage and my consistency and my faith from giving it all to Him. Your heart is never going to be full until you put your confidence in the Lord. Your confidence needs to come from God. If your joy depends on whether or not your crush at school liked your selfie on Instagram, or the number on the scale, or what size pants you wear, how you got asked to prom, how much money you have in your bank account, and what car you're driving, or unfortunately these days it's how many people you've slept with, you're always going to be searching for it. Basically, I just want to tell you that you were made and you were created for a reason, and you have so much waiting for you. There's so much waiting for you to fill your heart with. And there's so much waiting for me to fill my heart with. And for me, that's really hard to believe, because at this point, I feel like my heart would absolutely explode if there was more Jesus in it. But bring it on. Come at me, bro. You know, something that always helps me is a verse in Hebrews chapter 10, and it says, "Trust confidently in the Lord, for you will be richly rewarded." I think that that's so powerful. Obviously, it's much easier said than done, but it's so true. Honestly, just that one verse can help you in so many different parts of your lives. And that's why I think that really digging into the word and really honing in on every single little thing that He's saying, and even the words that were chosen, can really mean so much more. I have pimples. I don't work out all the time. I don't like this and that and all these things about myself. I can sit in the mirror and I can tell you 1,000 things I don't like when I'm just looking at myself. But I have learned to walk away from the mirror and to look at Him instead of myself. I must be confident in who He created me to be instead of being confident in who I want to be. I know that you feel broken, and I know that life is scary, and I know that you feel like you're never enough, and I know that you want to be good enough, and I know that you want everybody's approval, and I know that you're constantly seeking something that's not there. I just want you to know that your confidence and your contentment and your happiness and your joy needs to come from your Maker. Because believe me, who I am today and who I am talking to this camera and the heart that I have right now has not always been this way. And the people in my life who've grown up with me and who went to school with me and who know me know that and will attest to that. But how great is our God that we can decide that we've had enough and that we don't want to be empty any longer, and that we want more and we want what we were made for. And that He will always welcome us with open arms and accept you, like, even after you've denied Him your entire life. The real pivotal moment for me was when I was just tired of being empty. I was tired of never being good enough for the world and for boys that didn't like me back. I was tired of placing my happiness and placing my contentment into things that were never going to fill me up. For a very long time, I tried to do what the world told me to do. I wanted people to accept me, and I wanted people to like me, and I wanted to be cool, and I wanted to have things, and I wanted to be funny, and I wanted boys to like me, and I wanted to get likes on my Instagram pictures, and I cared about things that weren't important. And I honestly think that the most pivotal moment in my life was the moment that I turned away from all of the noise and from all of the demands and all of these things that I didn't want to be, and it was not the person that I was supposed to be. I turned my cheek on all of that noise, and I turned it off, and I looked to God, and I said, I don't want that anymore. I am willing to give up everything else for what you want for me. And the moment that I really did that, and when I really meant that, and I really took my heart and just placed it at His feet and said, fill me up, give me everything you've got. I want who you are, and I want to know you, and I don't know how to do that, but I'm willing, and I'm here. And that's all he really wants. And for me, I really found my faith by myself. I didn't grow up in a family that faith was the foundation, and I didn't grow up in a family that had it all together. I really had to just figure it out myself. And that's what really makes my journey to God and my story so special to me, because I fought really hard to try to figure it out. But if you can imagine me doing that and just placing my heart at God's feet, who I don't even really know if he's there or if he's listening to me. Of course I didn't have much confidence in myself or in what I was doing. I just didn't know what else to do, because I knew that I didn't want what I had. I didn't want the world anymore. And I knew that there had to be more for me, because my soul and my heart was constantly telling me that there was. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. We're back. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram for inspirational things and pictures of my face at CAR1YLYNN. If you would like to be my friend, please apply by subscribing to my channel. Subscribe to my channel, bro. Keep sending me questions and asking for advice and being you, because you're the best ever and I just love ya, okay? I just love ya. So, that's a wrap.
All my life,
I'm gonna go back.
you're the one thing that's always been real.